Hello everybody, good day to you guys and welcome back. Glad you guys are here. This is a Kia Sorento. I believe it's of the 2011 flavor. It is a northern car. It's got a lot of rust on it. It's from I think New Jersey, and customer states grinding noise from rear of vehicle. So I think I might know what's going on with it. It's got a bunch of rust. Let us go ahead, restarting the engine. We're gonna take this thing out on the road real quick for a quickie test drive. We're gonna see if we cannot hear the noise that they had complained about. We'll get it in, we'll get it up into the shop, and then we're gonna check to see what's making all the grinding noise out back. It's either a failed part or it's a bunch of rust. So that's my my parking lot diagnosis. But we don't like to do things off of parking lot diagnoses, so we're gonna go out and confirm that real quick, and then we'll get to work. So stay tuned, because this is going to be a very good video. Opening the hood.
Oh, look who that guy is.
All right, we're rolling. I'm out on the road and I definitely hear like a rhythmic helicopter grinding noise from out back, especially. I mean, it doesn't sound too great down below, but left side I hear like a grumbly, and then the right side I hear some more. So let's go, we'll make our normal test drive. We'll go up and over the bridge, get a little bit of speed built up, see if that the pitch of the grinding noise behind me changes, and then we'll swing back around, get it into the shop. Two of my lifts are full right now, so we're probably gonna back this into the big truck rack, and then we'll get started on her. We'll pull the back wheels off. We'll pull the front wheels off too, but it definitely needs the underneath carriage inspection, and we'll check it for damages, grinding, missing parts, things of that nature. And that truck is stuck in the ditch. What's he doing over there? See that? It's a Florida day. You never know when a random truck's just sitting in a ditch. Hello shop. Parking lot's full, looking good. I like it. Oh yeah, that sound back there is getting plenty loud. I think we're good. We're making our left at our red light here. Back to the shop we go. Let's get this thing up in the air. Picking up a little bit of speed one more time. That noise back there is getting louder. Yeah, it's got a huge grumbly grinding sound. Okay. Yes. Wife units, say hi to the fans.
Hi.
Bye.
Bye.
She's out, she's directing a tow truck. We got a big old international tow truck back there dropping off some goodies. I got some blown up engines coming in. Anyway, let's get this thing nudged around our Mustang. That's the one Mustang we did all the other work on. I'm finally got a seat belt that showed up for it. So that's a little side quest project. Anyway, rounding the door of death, passing the Mustang without incident. Let's go ahead and get this thing centered up on our lift right here. We'll get her up in the air. Left turn, right turn. There we go. Our dangly angles get a little weird. Lift arm or lift post right here at the driver. That's a good center of gravity. Good. Let's check. That swing's gonna clear. That one's gonna clear. This is our spot. Beautimous. Parking's the auto. Pew. Powering down. All right, so like I said, we heard the noise out here in the back. We're approaching with impact gun cam. That's good there, buddy. A little too high. Bring it down some. Not hearing it while we're rolling. Set it on the locks. You're good. Yeah, I'm not hearing it back here. Got some new brakes. Look at that. That one's that's a new caliper over there. Yeah, let's get these things pulled apart real quick and see what treasures lie beneath. Unclickage. Impact gun can go. That's not even tight. That was weird. See that? That one wasn't tight either. So that's two of those not tight. That raises concern for my safety, because I just drove this car over a bridge. You got this one there, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good. Hey, are those wheels tight on that side? Uh-oh. It's stuck. Yeah, they're not very tight. It's hammer time. Don't worry. It's safe. There we go. Come here, wheel. Okay, so we have what appears to be some newish maybe looking brakes. Yeah, these have been off before. It's got little swirl marks here from disassembly or cleaning up or something like that. Yeah, these aren't horrible back here, but I think we've got a bearing problem. Yeah, we've definitely got some Crustomatic action going here with all that rust. Yeah, like I said, this is a northern flavored vehicle. Lots of surface corrosion and oxidation. So I'm not hearing a grinding. So I don't think that we're rubbing on this backing plate or whatever's left of it. Let's go ahead and pull this caliper off. It's like a 14 mil. Let's pull the caliper apart and we're gonna check that bearing real quick. All right, we're gonna pull this caliper off first right here. We just need to get a hold of these two 14 mil bolts. I think they're 14s. That's what I grabbed, so they better be 14s. Unclick. Wow, that wasn't very tight either. Okay, there's our top one. And the bottom one, you guys can't see, but it's down here. Let's get that bottom one disconnected. That one's tight. Okay, well, at least one of the bracket bolts was tight here. That's cool. So anyways, we'll pull this off. That's going to allow me to pull the rotor off. And then once the rotor's off, we can take a peek at the bearing. And additionally, there's some parking brake shoes and a backing plate back here to look at. Take a look at that stuff too. If I can get this bolt out. Taking forever. There we go, there's one. That's our caliper, our bottom caliper bolt. Here, let's speed this up. I'm getting bored with ratcheting my wrench. Second bolt. And then we'll pull the caliper and its bracket and the pads off. Hook into it with our little hook guy here. Hang that guy right there. That way the hose on the caliper is not taking the weight of the caliper. That's a little stuck. Now it's less stuck. And that's not right. I seem to be missing some components here. Look at that. There is supposed to be a backing plate here. There's also supposed to be some parking brake shoes that engage the inner diameter of this rotor. It's like a drum in rotor. The drum section of it is the parking brake or e-brake. I don't think they should be called emergency brakes because nobody hits that little lever during an emergency. It's a parking brake. It's for parking. Furthermore, there's not enough friction material here to actually provide a relative stopping force for a vehicle. So I think we should stop collectively as an automotive community, stop calling those emergency brakes or e-brakes because they're not. It's a parking brake. That's all that it does. Anyway, that will end my soapbox. And if we look here, this is a, well, you guys can't see it, you can't feel it. You probably can't hear it because I won't stop talking, but this bearing feels pretty Crustomatic. It's very gritty and gross. Here's my problem here. I don't exactly like the idea of letting this fly. There's parts missing, and we have a noise complaint, and clearly this is part of the noise complaint. So I think that if I'm gonna do any work on this, we're gonna have to put the bearings on it. I'll check that other side too, but I think we have to do at least this one bearing. This seems to be the loudest, and I'd like to get a new backing plate with some brake hardware. I think that kind of stuff is still available. Let's go check the other side when Troy's done taking it apart, and then we'll see what I can do for some parts, and then we'll go from there. How's this side looking?
It's pretty loud.
That's worse than my other side. That's horrible. Here, we'll get some light on the subject. Yeah, there's even less backing plate left over on this side. Super Crustomatic. There's not much there for metal. Again, no hardware, and this bearing also feeling Crustomatic. Yeah, it's not good. So my recommendation here is going to be replace both rear wheel bearings, both hubs, and we'll get a new backing plate with some brake hardware and kind of go from there. Let me go see what's available, and then we'll keep going.
A few moments later.
All right, look, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This is actually going very well. The way that I think that, or the reason that I think that, is unbelievably, my parts house happens to have 2 complete backing plates as a kit for this particular Kia, and it's up in Tampa. So I will probably have that this afternoon, which means I can go ahead and take this apart. I found the part, called my customer. They kind of didn't want to do this at first because I understand that they had deleted this due to noise before driving down here to Florida, and the noise is still here, or it was very prevalent while they were driving, and that's why it's here. So I'm gonna fix it the right way. I gave them kind of a break because I know they spent some money already just to try to get this noise to stop. So we're kind of doing this like a halfway pro bono kind of thing, just to make sure it's the right way, because like I said, they sort of wanted to just do the bearings because we know that the backing plates are not exactly making noise because there's nothing there. But I'm not particularly comfortable doing brake work and omitting parts for the brake system. Loud noises. Get rid of that. And so I kind of insisted that we replace the backing plates, especially since they're available. Come here, washer. So we're gonna do the backing plates, we're gonna do the bearings. I'm on this side, Troy's still over there on the other side, and since we got the green light and everything is going so swimmingly, we're just gonna get this done, knocked out right now, one shot, good to go. Okay, so that came loose, this is also good. Let's get around to our bolts on the back side. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna need some lubricant. Definitely going to need some rust penetrator. Let's see here, there we go. Some good stuff. Begin lubricating now. It's foamy, so you know it's good. There we go. Why not? All right, so we got the Snap-on long-handled flexi ratchet. We're gonna reach around and try to get a hold of these fasteners. They're sort of set in a little bit on the back side of this this knuckle slash bracket. So let's back this up so I'm out of the way. Unclick, give that a tug. Oh, that's cool, look at that. Spinning right out. Oh, this is going really well. I probably, I'm gonna jinx it. I'm gonna keep talking about how good this is going, and we'll see how quickly I can jinx this operation. Those are gonna be harder to get to. I think I need an extension swivel socket. Here, I know. Let's go around to our back side over here and get to those 2 finalized recessed bolts in the back there. Just squeeze this guy right in here. That's why I bought these things, because they're super versatile in these types of situations. Versatiles. Unclick. There's that one. Coming right out. Oh yeah, this is grand. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. Woo! All right, that's 2. Give it back. Got it. All right, I can probably reach those other 2 from here also. So we're just gonna hang out underneath this Kia for a while. And that top one, we'll go in past the spring here and get a hold of that guy. Hey Troy, how's your side coming?
It's coming.
Cool, good, good, good. All right, let's get that fastener out, and then this one. Okay, that's all 4 bolts removed. So now we need to transition to linear impact drivers, and we'll go ahead and get that hub bearing knocked off. The cool thing about this backing plate is, since there's no parking brakes on it, I don't have to disconnect any linkage, so it's a bonus. Oh, don't make that sound. What do you mean?
I beg to differ.
That's the sound of you breaking stuff.
No, no.
What is it?
You see this linkage? That's what I've been fighting. You have to
Oh,
take that
that?
off. Because that connects to what we're taking off.
I see. Go get some of those, my snap-on needle noses, the real aggressive tip ones.
Yeah.
And then get a hold of that clip right there and walk that clip out. Like grab it and start to wiggle it,
yeah,
and then pull it up.
Okay.
I'll show you if you can't get it. Oh yeah, speaking of showing Troy things, yesterday, or earlier, it might have been yesterday, could have been the day before, but earlier, Troy was struggling with like a stuck, broken off bolt. Afraid to hit something broken. Well, if it's already broke, you can't break it more. Here, hang on, let me show you. Intermission. About that?
Yeah.
Here, switch me. Hold this.
Okay.
You hold this. Let me hold the hammer. Oh yeah, that's in there. Like a lot. Smoking. Loud noises. There, got it. And he was messing with it for a while, and I came up and I extracted the bolt for him. And you guys were kind of going on me because you all said I should have let him kind of figure it out for himself rather than just taking over and doing it for him. But see, a lot of us are visual learners, and I kind of had to show him the tactics, I think. I know that that's how I learn, and if someone can show me to do something, I'm able to emulate what they did and then recreate it. So some people were kind of giving me some saying that I did not help him by doing it for him. But at the same time, I also assessed that he did not have the experience level to achieve that bolt extraction. But now he got to see how it's done, so maybe next time he'll be able to do it. Anyway, that came off perfectly. It's kind of nasty, but it'll clean up very well. There's no structural damage here. That's cool. So we got our bearing off, and yeah, that thing's pretty crustomatic here. She junk. So anyway, I guess what I'm saying is, yes, I can appreciate everyone's concern regarding me running over Troy's project and extracting the bolt for him, but I also assessed in the moment that he wasn't able to do it himself because he had never seen that type of extraction before. So I hope I helped him out. Believe me, if there is a next time on that situation, he can do it himself, because I now know that he knows how to do it, and it shouldn't be a huge deal. So I did what I felt was right at the time, and I guess, you know, next time I'll be able to reevaluate. But as for now, I need this. This is what I need. I need to Ziz wheel the rust off of that surface. More airline. Okie dokes, loud noises coming in with our Ziz wheel. Go ahead and polish this rust off of this mating surface here. I believe that is sufficiently decrustified. We're good to go here. Now I'm just kind of waiting on some parts to show up. Need to blow that out. More loud noises. We have some parts delivery. So we've got some backing plates. These guys are gonna go back on. How's your side looking, dude?
Looking pretty clean.
Nice and shiny. Good. Did you blow all that out in there?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Yep, bolts are on. We're good. It may behoove you to connect this cable to the little hook right there before bolting that up.
Okay.
It might be easier, because if you have it bolted up and then you try to hook the cable, you got to pull it and then turn it, then hook it in.
Yeah.
And since this is just dangling all willy-nilly, like, look, just kind of just hook it in there, and then you can kind of give it a tug and get it over the bracket, and then put your clip in, and then just kind of bolt it on.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be easy. Okay, yeah, the whole car is easy. Let's power up our illumination devices here, and we'll get back at it. Is that one on? Negative. Oakley dokley. So following my only own device, advice, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Following my own device, advice, can't talk. We're gonna put this on first. That clipped in, that's good. Here's our little retainer clip. I can save this for later if I want. But that would deny me opportunity to use a non-hammer as a hammer. And since everything's a hammer, there we go, socket hammer for the win. So, now, we just need to slide that over our axle shaft, get it lined up like so, and we can fetch the bearings. The bearings are already here, but I did not, they got here first, but I did not bother pulling those guys out until my backing plates got here. So we'll take our bearing assembly, slide that over the axle, over our little lip there on the backing plate. Now we can go around back to the backside, get the bolts in. And I tell you, I kind of needed this job to do this. This is absolutely fantastical. Definitely makes for a good day. So we're not exactly aligned properly just yet. I need to kind of wiggle this guy around some until the bolt holes line up. I can see him in there. Let's get one started. Push it all the way through. And we'll start threading. I can see you. Okay, that one's threaded. Good. Bolt numero dos coming in. Looks like we're going up high with this one. Rotating the backing plate, getting the bolts lined up. Let's put some spinning action on that. Okay, started to thread in. That's what we want. Thread the bottom one a little bit more. We'll come back and torque them in a second. Okay, that one started. Next, gravity, no worries. I got another one. Quick reload. There we go. That one's going in. Where'd that bolt go that I dropped? Oh, it's in my chair tray. Got her. Number 4. Coming in, up and over the top. And I'll tighten this one when it bottoms out. Clickage. Torquage. Release. It's not released. Oh, that's I got stuck. What have I done? I'll turn it the other way. Try some backwards. There we go. Come on. Oh no, it's stuck. Shouldn't be stuck, but it is. There. I had to finesse it. Just a little bit of finesse. I hear a C-130 Hercules flying overhead, the Coast Guard. You guys hear that? You hear that C-130 flying?
That sounds like a helicopter.
No, that's a Hercules, sir. That's Coasties. The helicopters are more like brr, 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 brr.
I'm uncultured.
And you are uncultured. Don't worry, I'll work on you. You're still a youngin' though. You can still be uncultured. I'm gonna take you to Las Vegas.
Oh yeah.
That'll culture you up real quick. He's not 21 yet. I can't take him to Las Vegas. I would never take somebody's child to Las Vegas. Well, I mean, like the city is probably fine, but there's parts of Las Vegas you don't bring your kids there.
Your kids, huh?
Yeah. There's places in Las Vegas that are, it's kind of like Mad Max, but with nicer clothes. Well, maybe not like all the way like Mad Max. I'm thinking more like Thunderdome or Bartertown. That's it. It's like Bartertown. You know about Bartertown? You know who Tina Turner is?
Sounds familiar.
Do you know? Oh God. You know who Mel Gibson is?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever watch Mad Max?
Yeah.
Really? Not the new one. Not that new crappy one that came out a few years ago. I'm talking like the old one from like the early 90s or 80s or something. When did the original Mad Max come out?
Didn't watch that one.
You never, oh, that's not, see the new one that you watched, that's not Mad Max, that's something else. Hey, don't try to start the car.
Don't start it.
Do not start it, no, okay. Right on, that's good. Okay, anyway, now we've got a bearing that's installed. We've got a backing plate that's now installed. Let us get our axle nut back in position here. Oh, you need the big washer. Washer coming in. Spin that guy on right there. Good. And we're gonna need some forward impacts. Ring, ring. A little more, holes don't line up. A little more. And I think we're good. You didn't torque the lug nut thing. Yeah. We're good, guys, no worries. Busting out some torque wrench action. I do this for you. Totally. So this is my not very critical torque wrench. It's for things such as, well, it's not for engine parts, is what I'm saying. I've got one that I do for like engine components, and then I've got this one which is for like suspension stuff and wheels and tires and things of that nature. And I forgot while I was here, I'm going to need pry bar, because pry bars are good for everything, including javelins. You can use them for a javelin. I'm not really certain how like important pry bar javelins are, but if we were in a Mad Max scenario, it couldn't hurt to have a pry bar javelin. In this case, I'm just using my pry bar to hold on to this hub so I can apply some clickages here.
Yeah. They didn't have any parking brakes.
Clicks. All right, that's our minimum torque, and I need to check the holes. We need to go a little bit farther to line up for the cotter key, cotter pin, split cotter pin, cotter pin key. Words. You guys know what I'm talking about. A little bit more here. And one more bit of a turn just to get that hole lined up. There. Did you guys see the pry bar flex? That was wild. Okay, now I can re-cotter pin that hole, and then we'll hang the brakes and everything. Okay, cotter pin coming in. It's a new one because I don't like to reuse old ones. It's horrible practice. I don't like it. There's our new one. I'm gonna try to do this the right way. I understand there's like 500 right ways to do this. I'm gonna show you guys my right way. We'll go around towards the front there. That's probably good. And then this one, bend her around that way, like so. And then we'll smash it down so it's nice and pretty. And that is that. It's staked in and secured. Is that the right way or is that the wrong way? What do you guys think? Whee! All right, we're in the home stretch here. Rotors coming on, in and on. And the parking brake shoe needs to be adjusted. Hey Troy, how's your side going? Did you have to adjust that parking brake shoe?
Yep.
Was it too far out?
Yeah, you had to turn it in.
Okay, all right. Okay, so this will be actually quite simple. There is an adjuster wheel and a little spreader bar right here. You see it's got the housing, and then it's got its contact point on the other side, and then the inside is threaded right there. So if we were to rotate this little star wheel right here, it will thread or it'll thread in and out and lengthen or shorten that adjuster, and that will allow the pads, or shoes rather, to move inwards and outwards towards the rotor face. So we need to go this direction. Let's give her a couple turns here. Try that. Please begin fitting now. A little tight. That's a little too tight. Wiggle that out. And one more. Two more. I think two is good. Yep, that fit nice, good. So now let's just rehang our caliper here, and this thing should be good to go. Let's move this on up out of the way. Get rid of that. We'll slide our pads right back over top of our rotor. Wiggle that guy on. Recover the hooks. I've lost so many of these hooks by just leaving them kind of hanging out. It happens. I try to not do that anymore, but it happens. Magnet flashlights get lost too. There's a couple of you right now that have one of my magnet flashlights. You know who you are. You're out there. It's little square ones. I'm short 2 of them. I'll trade anybody a souvenir Ray cup in exchange for my flashlight back. It's not that I want the flashlight, but I have the whole set, and if I'm missing one from the set, then my set is incomplete. And that kind of stuff bothers me. All right, going back in with our electron ratchet. That one threaded. That's a click. Torque. There we go. And let's tighten down this one. Oh yeah, good to go. That side is complete, and I believe Troy is nearly done with his side too. Let's go take a look. He doesn't know we're coming.
Hello there.
Ah, he got us. How's this side coming along?
Just gotta put the caliper back on.
Ah, very good, sir. Very good.
Mucho gracias.
Yeah. How's the tightness feel here? Oh, that's beautiful. I like it. Awesome. All right, well, whenever Troy's done, we can get the wheels back on, and we'll go out and do a quick test drive on this thing. I'm not being mean. It's all in good fun. You guys should hear what actual shop hazing sounds like. That'll make half of you cry. Seriously. Oh, what are you laughing at? I've never properly hazed you.
Not yet.
I can't haze you properly because technically I employ you, and I am bound by the rules of the employer relationship. And so if I were to actually haze you in a manner consistent with us being co-workers, for example, I could probably get in trouble for that. So I can't really do that.
Can I call HR?
Yes. However, during working hours, my phone is not turned on, and I will not respond. There we go. Mild distraction. The USA tool guy came. Anyway, as I was. Troy, let her down, sir. Begin descent now. There we go. Kia coming down. All the way down. All right. Check it out. We're bringing back torque wrench cam. Yay. Let's get these guys tight. 80 foot-pounds of torque. go. Good. And uno más on the other side. Final clickage, good to go. All right. Okay, back in the cabin, restarting the engine. Get that guy closed. Backing up the auto. Let's get this thing out on the road, see how she runs. Rack is cleared, wheels are torqued. I checked the front ones also, and they were also under torqued. That's kind of scary. Anyway, I'm minding my mirror because we got the door corner over there. Mustang's out of the way. So that should be easy to maneuver around. And I'm about to ruin an extension cord. See, that's why you gotta look before you leap. See that yellow extension cord back there? It's like drooped at an angle, and I fear that my wheels may have caught said angle. So we're just gonna kind of kick it out wide right here. See if we can't clear that cable. Yep, looking good. Now we cut her back over, swing the backside all the way around the other way, and we are free and clear and backing up. Honks for safety, get out of the way. Today's way back. Straighten up, good. Back it on out. Oh no, there's a train blocking the way. That's unfortunate. We'll just go this way and circumnavigate the train. It's gonna drive over top of it. Anyway, let's get this unit up to speed. Aha! I don't hear the grinding sound. Nice. That's cool. No helicopter noise. Brakes are feeling good. Let us test the ability of the parking brake to hold the vehicle. We're at a red light. I think I can get away with it right here. No, I'm gonna go. I don't want to sit here in traffic with the parking brake on. I should have checked that before we left. Didn't even think about it. No matter. We can just borrow this parking lot right over here. Yep, here we go. Oh, this is Scott's Towing's parking lot. Look at that, they got a little K5 Blazer sitting back there. That's cool. Anyway, parking brake engaged. It's in drive, foot off the brake. And we're not going anywhere. That's cool. Parking brakes are effective. Giving it some throttle. Yep, good to go. Push again, release, and our brake is released. Nice. So we've undeleted a system, fixed the noisy bearings, uncrustified the backing plates. Now the car meets DOT specifications. Let's get back to the shop. We'll go over the bridge, around the block, under the bridge. There's that train. And then we can get this one parked. This car is good to go. So, having said that, I have nothing more to offer this particular video and to you particular viewers except a thank you for watching this video. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. If in fact you did enjoy this video, please let me know about that in the comments section down below. Do not forget to tap that like button while you're down there. And hey, you know what, while we're at it, continuing my shameless promotion of self-promotions, please feel free to consider tapping that subscribe button if in fact you have not already, and especially if you are new to the channel. That way you do not miss out on any of my future content. So again, and as always, thank you guys for watching, and most importantly, have yourselves a great day. See you guys later, in a video, in a Kia, in a brake job, in a transmission.